Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is ghostx. I'm going to show you today one of the fastest strategies for prestige progression, camo grinds, and also XP farm that you can do today in the game. So go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me explain it to you. With the recent release of Season 2 of Black Ops 6 and the new map, The Tomb, we've had lots of updates, changes, and patches, and one of them was the number of zombies spawn while doing the incantations on Citadelle Day More. And before, all of us we were counting on the extra numbers of zombies to boost up the XP farms and the progression in game in general, and how we used to couple that with the oil traps in the map for critical kills. All of that has changed after the update. However, a lot of people these days think that the oil trap strategy is not of any use anymore for critical hits or prestige progression. So I went ahead and did this video to show you guys an updated way for doing it and how I was able to get 1 million of XP per kill at some point during my game. Since Molotov grenades are important for this strategy to work, Vulture Ed perk is actually very crucial. One of the augments in Vulture Ed makes zombies drop the lethals that you have, which in this case is Molotov. Okay, so I just turned off the Rampage Inducer, which I had it on because I wanted to kind of speed things up a little bit in the first few rounds. And I would say that every time that you see there's a SAM trial going on, I would go ahead and use it for this strategy to actually give better results. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm doing this on the standard mode and not the directed mode. Also, what I want to say that is very crucial for this strategy to work is you have to pack a punch your weapon. You have to put a rarity on it anytime you can. I mean, do not let rounds just go by you throwing Molotovs at the oil traps without actually pack-a-punching your gun or putting a rarity. And the reason I say that is because the amount of XP that you will get from every round that you do and you throw Molotovs on an oil trap completely dependent on pack-a-punching your weapon and putting a rarity on it. The higher pack-a-punch your weapon is and the higher rarity obviously gives you more results. The reason I do a standard mode this time instead of directed mode, because I mentioned earlier that directed mode, when you do the incantation, not that much of zombies will come out, and when they come out, they will not go far from their spawn area. Actually, after they patched it, they would stay very close by and they would die if you leave them. And also in the standard mode, you get more elites and more special zombies that you could use for your camo grind. And for this round, having almost 1650 of damage with Pack-a-Punch 1 and a green rarity, it's actually pretty good for round 13. Okay, so we're round 16 and there's an amalgam coming out. Let's go ahead and throw this Molotov, and we still Pack-a-Punch 1 and a green rarity, and let's see where we get. Okay, and here's the amalgam coming. And we're getting 1500, 1600, 2000s of damage. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and pack a punch 2, and then we're gonna try it again and see what's going on. But before, I gotta get rid of this parasite round, which I think, I'm just gonna shoot them instead of just doing oil trap. Just get away with it and finish it so I can show you guys without this green hue. Okay, so we're round 18, pack a punch 2, and we still a green rarity. I have enough salvage to actually put a blue rarity, but I just want to show you guys the numbers that I'm getting, and you can see on the right side of the gun there's the 6415 damage. This is actually insane. And like I said earlier, increasing the pack-a-punch of your weapon and increasing the rarity ultimately will increase the damage of each oil trap that you would do, and you will get crazy numbers. However, that I want to mention that does not increases the critical kills numbers that you will get per round. There's only one way to increase the critical kills, and I will explain it in a minute. So I increased the speed of this clip because I wanted you guys to see collectively what I mean by increasing the pack-a-punch or rarity of your weapon. Right now we have Pack-a-Punch 2 and the blue rarity, and we are at around 20, and you can see the damage that we're getting is 11,000. This is just purely awesome. Okay, since we have enough salvage and essence, Pack-a-Punch 2, and we'll go get some perks. And I would want to say the most important perk, like I mentioned earlier, is the Vulture Ed, and the next most important one is the Deadshot Daiquiri with the Dead Fast as the augment, major augment equipped on it. Because actually that dead fast augment will increase the critical kills that you will get per round. And another thing will increase the critical kills is advancing the rounds, obviously, because increase the round or the higher number of zombies, the higher critical kills, of course. 26 rounds went extremely fast, and look at the numbers we're getting right now. 100 81,000 of damage per zombie or per collectively. I don't know how do you calculate it, but look at the amount of XPs we're getting, guys. How can you convince me there's a fastest way than this, actually? For XP farm, for prestige progression, for camo grinding, for gobble gums, or whatever you want to do in this game. Okay, so we're round 29. We barely spent 41 minutes of the gameplay, and look at that, we have like 1,058 of critical kills. And if you check out the numbers, we have like 298,000. That's a 300,000 of damage, guys. This is just ridiculously awesome. I mean, unfortunately, I was not recording when I got to round 35, but I kid you not, when I got to round 35, or I guess 36 or so, I was getting 1 million of XPs, or 1 million of damage per, you know, kills, or like I said, however you want to calculate it. And then when I got like to round maybe like 45, they were like 2 million. So yeah, this is very viable strategy. Give it a try. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.